There's some people on here that don't really know me, and they think they do, but they don't. So I'm going to present myself and show you who I really am. I am both a human 3D ego affected by the outside world person and a conscious spiritual being. I used to just be human and just care about the outside world and not be able to self-reflect internally and find my gifts and all that stuff. I had no concept of that. And then I found it in myself. I found my consciousness, I found my spirituality, and then I went too spiritual and I started judging people who were just living the human ego experience. And eventually, I found the balance between both. So I get to choose whether I live in consciousness or whether I live in ego, and both of them I live equally. My ego gets affected by the outside world, which is very normal, like weather, people, energy. Of course, it's going to affect the human meat, flesh, emotional body side of myself. My consciousness is just the observer and just notices things. My ego helps me build relationships with people. My consciousness helps me build a relationship with myself. When I was just living in ego and human, it was superficial. When I just live in consciousness, it's very lonely. When I found that spirituality and I tapped into my gifts, I started kind of disliking people that would get into ego and all that negative stuff. So I distanced myself because you just want to connect with your soul tribe and people who are like you. But I realized that having human friends or people who are not into spirituality, it made me experience this fun, let loose human ego side of mine. So I decided to start mastering that, start loving my human ego side. Therefore, I'm not going to judge it in others or in myself. And can I tell you the inner peace that I found every day, whether I was super, super connected spiritually one day and saw and experienced and you know what I mean? Or the other day and I was super wrapped up in my ego and stuff like that, I never shamed myself. And that is massive inner peace. Because no matter what type of day you're having, you're not judging yourself and you stop judging others. So my ego and my 3D self gets affected by the outside world, and that's okay. I filter the triggers through my 3D emotions, and then I connect with consciousness and combine the two. And that's where the peace is at, in the balance. So some follow me for my spiritual content and judge my ego stuff. That's on you. Some people follow me for my ego stuff and then judge my spiritual content. Again, that's on you. Personally, I like all sides of myself because I'm enjoying this human experience. I learned to enjoy it.